Members of the Federal Executive Council too embraced the renewed national anthem for the first time and for the only meeting yet in June. After more than a month, memos have piled up. 39 items found their way on the agenda and dealt with. One of them is a prospective new minimum wage issue. After a marathon of meetings, the representatives of the government and private sector in the tripartite committee on new minimum wage on June 7 suggested 62,000 naira as a new benchmark, which the organized labor rejected. The memo got here before the council, but then the much anticipated final decision will not be taken here.
Mr. President is going to consult further so that he can have an informed position, because the new national minimum wage, like I said, is not just an issue of the federal government. It affects the state governments, it affects the local governments, it also affects the organized private sector. And that is why it is called national minimum wage. It's not just an affair of the federal government.
The prevailing health issues also got attention of the council, with a cabinet committee to be set up to coordinate emergency operations to check the outbreak of cholera, which the Minister of Health confirmed has now been recorded in 31 states, with 53 deaths from about 1,500 cases.
And resources were deployed to 21 states to help them respond to the cholera, in addition to improving awareness of our population, hand washing, hygiene, sanitation, in addition to treatment.
Apart from deploying vaccines to check the outbreak of yellow fever in part of Bayelsa State, the council has also set up a task force to urgently address the acute malnutrition cases recorded across Borno, Adamawa, Yobe, Sokoto, Katsina, and Zamfara states.
We had formed a ministerial task force that is mobilizing resources from the World Bank and also grant financing to provide ready-to-use therapeutic foods for the treatment of those severely malnourished children, while the country is making progress to expand food production.
The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister for the Economy reported on some positive indices on the economy, including the debt stock falling by 15%. But most importantly, it says the President is concerned with how to ensure food security.
Setting up of the economy to put down the infrastructure that will lead to growth. You put infrastructure, you get growth. That is going apace. But the uppermost and the most important thing on Mr. President's agenda now is the issue of food security, nutrition, affordability of food for Nigerians. And he's working day and night to come up with not just the longer term, but even the interim measures to help in that direction.
The Council is now preparing toward the implementation of the 2022 National Policy on Plastic Waste Management by approving the immediate ban on single-use plastics across 8 ministries, departments and agencies.
So what the federal government is doing is preparing the minds of Nigeria and leading by example. When you see this thing being done in the federal ministries and agencies, you will see that it will convince you that it is possible.
The government has also decided to boost the counter-narcotic operations of the NDLEA with procurement of 33 CNG-compliant vehicles, arms, ammunition, and anti-riot equipment, among others.
The third in the series is the procurement of 2 units of body scanner, full body scanners at both Abuja and Lagos international airports to boost the operation of NDLA.
We had 3
Works Minister Dave Umahi, who got augmentation approval for 3 major roads in Enugu, Lagos and Cross River States, said that all roads projects across the country are being monitored for timely delivery. From the State House,